What's up, rivals? Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to take a deep dive into the leaked characters in Marvel Rivals. So these characters are going to be coming sometime in the nearest future. They're definitely not season 1, so probably like season 2, season 3, or somewhere further down the line. So before we get into the video, if you did miss my earlier video in regards to the Marvel Rivals update revolving around the Chinese Lunar Year, make sure to watch my previous video and get yourself up to speed. If you did enjoy the video, because I took my time to analyze this move, so I got a lot of stuff going in here, y'all. Make sure to smash the like button, leave it down in the comment section below what you think, and what to be said. Let's dive straight into the video. So we have 5 characters, and we're gonna go right in order the way it's just been listed. So we have Gambit, Rogue, Nightcrawler, Jubilee, and Beast. So now Gambit, knowing the character Gambit, he is quite agile. He deals very well with close range combat, and his ability to change objects, like playing cards with kinetic energy, makes him the natural choice for this role. So I kind of see why they put him down as a duelist. But hold on now, let's go through his moves, right? So the first in line is the kinetic energy card, right? So this by its name already ties into, Gambit's signature power charging object, specifically playing cards. So he charges the playing cards with kinetic energy and creates explosive projectiles. It makes sense. Like when you read it, this is literally what he says: kinetic energy cards. You throw it, kaboom. You know what I mean? So it kind of simple, like reading it already kind of tells you what this was gonna be like. So possible function, this could serve as a long range attack, dealing damage in an area of effect, AoE. And it might also include a charge mechanic where the longer the charge, the more the damage and range. You see what I'm getting at? And then we have the energy accumulation, which reflects the character in a way where Gambit has always had the ability to store and focus kinetic energy, making his ability a nod to his power buildup. In my opinion, possible functions, this might act as a buff or resource building move, allowing Gambit to enhance his damage output or power up subsequent abilities over time. Give an example, he uses the energy accumulation in a safe position. He builds up the kinetic power, and then when it's maxed out, he then launches the kinetic energy cards, creating a massive explosion in an area. So AoE. So anyone who's around it, kind of similar to what Squirrel Girl has, but his will have a build up to it. So he has to accumulate it before he can then use it. And I think it might be more powerful, or maybe slightly powerful than Squirrel Girl's. It might not be a situation where he might get to spam it like Squirrel Girl does, but anyways, we will see when this comes out. So the third one is the node card array projection. This one is literally up in the air. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what this means exactly, but if I'm to take a guess, I would say, based on Gambit's expertise with cards and precision, would be well suited to creating a tactical setup like an array or projections. So the possible function for this ability right here is this could deploy multiple charged cards in a specific pattern or area, functioning as traps or timed explosions for zoning control or crowd control. I'm gonna break it down for you right now. So the word node typically refers to a point, position, or connection within a system or network. So in this context, it might represent a specific location or target point on the battlefield where Gambit places or triggers his cards. As you know, the character Gambit, he is quite a character that kind of relies on improvising. He moves snaky. Do you know what I mean? Like, you won't see this guy coming. So basically, this kind of fits into his type of play. So that's why, if you read from the comics, you know how he actually moves. So card means, the card, which is his weapon, his signature weapon, which he charges with kinetic energy. And then array, an array refers to an organized arrangement of multiple elements. Okay, so in this context, it likely means a pattern or spread of multiple cards deployed at once. Then when we get to projection, refers to the act of projecting or launching something outward. Okay, so in Gambit's case, it implies he's sending the cards outward from his position to a target area. So if we're to combine the meaning of this, it will mean the node card array can be understood as Gambit projects a series of cards to a specific point or nodes on the battlefield, either creating traps, timed explosions, or zoning areas for tactical control. You feel me? That's why I think like he has the potential of a strategist, but he's a duelist, which I think is too cool. He's going to do fantastically great. A lot of people are going to be choosing him. But anyways, let's go on to the next one. So going on to the next one, node card array recycling. Okay, so we already went through the first one, which was node card array projection. Okay, so now in node card array recycling, it's basically the same thing. So node means, or it's referring to a specific point or position application, which we already understood from the first analysis, and then card, which is his weapon of choice charged with kinetic energy, array, meaning a group of elements, and recycling, this is where it changes. So meaning the act of reusing or repurposing existing resources. So application and gameplay, to me, this suggests that Gambit's ability to reuse or repurpose existing cards or energy, reflecting his adaptive nature or clever combat style. So combining all this together, it would mean, node, card, array, recycling suggests Gambit has the ability to interact with previously used deployed cards to repurpose or refresh his utility. This could involve regaining energy, reducing ability cooldowns, and even strengthening his attacks. So basically this goes down, or actually goes back to what we said earlier with him accumulating energy. So I think this is going to be a really cool character. A lot of people are going to be choosing this character once he comes out, for a fact. Let me cook. So the next character is Rogue. She's gonna be in the game as a strategist, and in my opinion, I think this is absolutely fine. If you know Rogue, you know her ability revolves around absorbing powers from her opponents. So in this case, it's pretty straightforward. So Rogue abilities list right here. So it says the ability to draw, ability to acquisition skill 1, ability to acquisition skill 2, and ability to acquisition skill 3. So this is self-explanatory, so which means be able to absorb about 3 abilities. It might also be in the case where it's being scaled up. So the ability skill 1 might be less powerful than the skill 2 and might be less powerful than the skill 3. So you might be able to have up to 3 abilities absorbed, and the first one will be less powerful, more powerful than the other one. I don't know how it's gonna work, but anyways, basically she's gonna be in the game as a strategist. I think she suits right in there. Do you know what I mean? Her abilities reminds me of Loki's. She might be one of the best team ups for Loki in the future. Let me down in the comment section below what you think. And let's move to the next one. So next up is another duelist, Nightcrawler. So we all know his ability of teleportation. So we kind of have an idea where this is gonna go. Do you know what I mean? So Nightcrawler, he's been a highly anticipated character from the X-Men. Okay, so we've been waiting for this character to show up at some point, but finally he's here. Okay, so we have a list of moves that have been leaked to be in the game once he comes out. So first off, we have foil style. So in my opinion, I believe this is some kind of a fencing technique that uses a precision and speed, okay, which kind of aligns with Nightcrawler's experts in swordsmanship. I'll be honest, this guy can, he will slice you up. Do you know what I mean? So this could be in a gameplay in a way where there's a precision attack, melee attack, something along those lines. It does scream really loud in this foil style. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's kind of a swordsmanship technique, a foil style. I don't know, you guys Google that, let me know in the comment section below what you think. But I believe this is literally what it says right here, and also could involve a series of quick strikes and etc, really rapid attacks. So I think he might go really well with Wolverine. It's kind of giving me like a Wolverine vibe or Blade vibe. It could be a right team up with Blade. Hey, listen, I'm saying it now. And then we have the EP style. So I believe the EP style in regards to the foil style is a different type of attack, perhaps with less damage, but you'll be able to do it very quickly. So the foil style might be a damage you kind of charge up or something, but the EP style, it might be something you get to spam here and there. And last but not the least, the one that actually says it all, the phase shift. You already know what this is. Teleportation, basically. So as he's going to be playing as a duelist, I do believe this goes in with him having the ability to teleport your enemies out of the map. Basically, this is going to be some Jeff the Shark 2.0. So I don't know if this teleportation technique will only be functional on the enemy team, but I think it would be nice if he can do it on the teammates as well. He can jump in, save us from getting totally obliterated or something. I don't know, but let me know down in the comment section below. Do you think this move is going to be viable on your teammates, or is it just for the enemy team? In my opinion, I think it would be nice if you can do it either for the enemy team or for your teammates. It's different from the Doctor Strange portal where you choose to jump in. This one is different. He can just come and grab you, I believe. So I don't know how this is going to work out. Next on the list is Jubilee. So she has no roles assigned to a character, so we don't know if she's going to be a duelist or a strategist, but I believe a duelist might be the right way to go with her. I don't know, kind of sounds right to me. So we have the list of her moves here. So fireworks, atomic bomb excitation. So from the fireworks, for me, what this implies is this is a direct reference to Jubilee's iconic mutant power. So the ability to generate explosive bursts of colorful energy, kind of resembles a firework. So kind of makes sense they call it a firework. So for me, the gameplay function could be kind of an AoE attack. So this might deal like consistent energy damage in the targeted area type of thing. Okay, so second attack is an atomic bomb, which means this likely represents a large-scale devastating energy blast, a more destructive and concentrated version of her fireworks ability. So it looks like it goes in scales. So fireworks, atomic bomb, which is going to be a larger attack. It's going to do high damage ultimate ability with the massive area of effect. So sounds like you might have to charge it up. And then the third one is atomic bomb excitation. So this is similar to the second attack, but the difference here is the word excitation. Excitation suggests an increased energy output or additional effects. So it's a bigger version of the atomic bomb, so more explosive basically. I think she's gonna be an exciting character. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of Jubilee, but I think she's pretty cool. But kind of excited to see how she plays in the game. So let me know down in the comment section below, do you think she's more fitted for a duelist or a strategist? I think a duelist is the way to go. Let's get to the next one. So next up is Beast. So here's another character that has no roles confirmed as of now. If you're familiar with the comics, you know what he is basically all about. So he's fast, he's got strength, and he's pretty smart. So this guy can build you some gadgets. So let's get down to the analysis of his abilities and see what we have here. So first off is dexterity. So obviously this references to Beast's enhanced agility, speed, and reflexes, which are key traits of his physical capabilities. So it kind of makes sense. He's going pretty fast. In my opinion, I think he might have the same kind of ability as Iron Fist, where he can run on walls, but in Beast's case, he might be able to grab on the walls and leap forward and all that kind of stuff. So pretty agile. He can be pretty fast. I don't know how fast they're gonna make him, but I expect him to be quick, dodging attacks and getting out of the way and etc. So that's pretty interesting to see. Secondly, we have field experiment. What this kind of insinuates is this refers to Beast's scientific mind and his ability to adapt and innovate in the heat of battle. In my opinion, this is basically what it is. So we can't expect to see a utility ability that allows Beast to deploy experimental gadgets or buffs. I kind of believe he might also be kind of a melee character, but gadgets has to be part of it. Think of it. And last but not the least, we have intelligence analysis. Now, this is the one that kind of got me discombobulated for a second, because I was thinking, well, how would this kind of make sense in combat? Intelligence analysis? But then I was thinking, what if he had the ability to view enemies' weak points? I know that might sound crazy, but he said intelligence analysis. What could that mean? So this highlights Beast's exceptional intellect. As you guys know, he's a pretty smart guy, so he can either find weak spots on how to defeat the enemy, or he could have an ability where he highlights enemies' weak spots and we have to go, I don't know. I'm just trying to cook here. But anyways, this is all we have. So the last bit, intelligence analysis, you guys can let me know what you think about that. But I think it might be some kind of ability, tactical ability, where he reveals weaknesses or provides buffs or something along those lines, around there. But anyways, yeah, so I'm so excited of what we just went through today. So we've gone through the characters that could be coming in the further seasons, and to be honest, Marvel Rivals is killing it. And I'm also excited for other leaked characters like Professor X, Jean Grey, Cyclops, Blade. Bro, the sky is the limit with this game. So if you did like the video, I would appreciate if you hit the thumbs up. This is gonna help me tremendously. And also, if you're a superhero fan and you wanna know more about superhero content, for example, the PlayStation leaked State of Play, which is supposedly happening this February, go check on the video right here. And with that being said, I'm gonna catch you guys on my next one. Skadoosh.